Hello gorgeous. In today's video I am going to be briefly discussing about sisterhood wound and what it means for us on a day-to-day basis. When I say sisterhood wound, I'm sure you know it as the case where women don't usually support women. Even though this has been basically sold to us as something that is real, I feel like but when you start to explore relationships with other women, you would find out that it is not true that women don't support women. However, there is a lot of evidences and scenarios that you can find that would support such narrative. So meaning that if you want it to be true, you would actually have enough evidence to make it true. And that is not new. Most things in life are like that, depends on what perspective you're looking at it from. But I wanted to jump on this and just discuss my thoughts on this because I see it everywhere. How it is, women are increasingly healing their sisterhood home. So you see so many collaborations that women do with one another, beautiful friendships with women that are really inspiring. And when you see it, there's something in you as a woman that will say, yes, like this is so awesome. And the beauty is really is deep. Is deep. When you feel it, you know that okay, this is actually how things should be. But unfortunately, so many drama, so many so many reasons why we don't have more examples. If you look at the masculine now, the male folks, if you look at the relationship they have with one another, you'll find it really, really inspiring. I once shared a post about how I once observed one of my male friends jumping on a call with his bros, and they were vibing and gisting, and I saw how he was really enjoying the conversation, enjoying sharing with them. And I was also privileged to also observed this same guy on a call with his girlfriend, and it wasn't the same. And I posted that I wanted to jokingly suggest to him that wouldn't you like be happier if he's like your bros, your men that you're dating, because the vibe you are getting or you are giving from communication and connection with your girl doesn't really doesn't feel as deep, basically. And apart from when you look at how men communicate with their friends, if you look at how men are generally, they unconsciously stand up for one another. When a man messes up, you would hardly see any other man like hammering on that or badgering on that or saying giving 2 cents about what the other man has done. You in fact, if maybe it's somebody they really, really maybe like and respect or something, they would rather keep quiet. You will not hear anything. But when women mess up, when women mess up, you would see other women writing essays, dropping videos, condemning and blaming and saying things like, oh, this is why this is why I don't have, you can't trust women, you can't do this, you can't do that. And this is not helping. It's not helping. But I guess we have not really made that comparison. So it's one of the reasons why I like to talk about this topic. If you the nature of humanity really is for us to live in a community, is for us to support one another and to love one another. And the nature of humanity and being human is that you would make mistakes, you will fall, you will stumble, you will falter. And when you do, the communal spirit just dictates that, you are there to, check on this person who has stumbled, who he just being human. Basically, there's nothing wrong with failing or making mistakes. You should, when a sister, is in this situation, the right thing to do, okay, well, let me not say the right thing to do, because right, wrong is relative. But the empowering thing to do now would be to, say, okay, see, okay, is this person okay? Do they need my support? And then when you are able to establish that, okay, they are okay, you can go a step further to see, okay, have you learned your lessons? Are you able to discover the patterns that led to you behaving in this way that is not so, good, in quotes? And when we do this for ourselves more as women, we, have a chance to heal collectively, because I believe that we are all connected. Whether we agree or not, whether we know it or not, I believe that the trauma of one woman, it kind of has a ripple effect on all of us. Like when you read about a woman, being molested, being abused, or whatever, you would there's a way us women, there's a way we just feel it deep in ourselves, even though you are not the one you're not the one in the shoes. There's a way you feel it, and that just emphasizes that connectedness, that oneness. There's no separation. That we are in individual woman bodies is just an illusion at the end of the day, whether we know it or not. So it doesn't help any of us if you kick a woman that is down, a woman that has messed up or that has made a mistake, and you just jump into conclusion, oh, women are this. You're a woman too. So, and don't think that some people term it as I'm just speaking the truth. Yes, there's a way to speak the truth in an empowering way, meaning that in a way that empowers you and that empowers the other person. There's always a way. So that is what you should. Nobody's saying you shouldn't speak. Nobody's saying you shouldn't have opinions about stuff. But a question that we should all ask is it empowering? If he's not, I think it's always a good idea to keep quiet, which is one of the things I really, really love about Islam. I was raised in the Islamic way, and one of the hadiths that I really, really love, that resonated with me so much as a child, was, if you don't have I'm paraphrasing here, if you don't have any good thing to say, it's better to keep quiet. And I don't know, that just really stuck with me, and I try as much as possible to just practice that. So the long and short of it is that sisterhood wound is real, meaning that our relationship with one another as women is endangered in a way, if I may just use that word. And there is need for us to actively and consciously work on it to improve it. So meaning that from now, if you don't have close female friends, I think it's a good time to set that intention that, okay, I want empowering female friends. I want empowering female mentors. And I also want to be an empowering figure to other women who are coming up and need a lot of information and knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, we should just do better when it comes to one another. And when it comes to women, if we do not have any good thing to say, we should just keep quiet. So yeah, I think that is all. My son is distracting me. All right, so till next time, I hope you'll be well and you'll try busy. Take care. Bye.